Hello, and welcome to Draw With Me, artist Leslie Watson. Today we're going to be drawing Goku as a kid from the Dragon Ball series, and yeah, I love drawing anime. For some of the beginners out there, it might be a wee bit more harder for you, but stick with it. It's great for learning human form, and especially whenever you do go into like the comic book kind of stuff. Whenever you're drawing Hulk and whatnot, it gives almost like exaggerated features, which anime does quite a lot. But this kid Goku is pretty simple when it comes to anime, but might be a wee bit more of a challenge for some of the younger or beginner viewers out there. So with that said, let's get into it. So just like every other picture, we kind of start off with, you got the circle kind of shape, but then it's almost like drawing an acorn, and yeah, you do the cross lines. Now for the body, I kind of split it into two parts. You've got the kind of like, the top half, and then the kind of pelvic bit there. And then as you're going through the arms, and yeah, again, splitting them into two parts, and then the hands again, like I've said in a couple other videos, you just kind of draw them like they've got mittens on, and then you can come back later on and add in the fingers. So yeah, with the legs there, I kind of just threw in the positioning of the legs. So yeah, and then straight went in. If you know Dragon Ball Z at all, you know that Goku has crazy wild hair and never really changes. But yeah, it's one of the whole things about anime. The hair is always crazy. It's something I always loved about it as well. And then I kind of go straight in with the details around the eyes. Again, like that kind of Disney style or any kind of anime style, it's, that eye line. Always kind of you draw on that eye line, upwards, which gives that kind of the nicety to the character. The closer you are with the top of the eye to that eye line, you always kind of run the risk of making your character look more sinister. So yeah, I'm just throwing in, the clothes, and now kind of going into the arms there. So yeah, with the clothes, it's pretty basic. If you've ever seen Dragon Ball Z, it's just like a key, and yeah, so with the arms there, just kind of shaping them a bit, and then also doing the hands there. Again, simple kind of wee lines and stuff can make all the kind of difference in portraying the hands. So let me know what you think in the comments. Are you a big fan of anime? Is there any animes you would like me to draw? Obviously, I'm going to do a couple other Dragon Ball ones to kind of bring it a bit more advanced than it already is. And yeah, everybody loves Goku as well. He's a fan favorite. So as you can see, whenever I'm going along with the fine liner here as well, I'm filling in a lot of the details, as in like, the black in the mouth, the eyebrows. I didn't really want to go too far into it, because you will, you've got a lot of other wee details to come in as well, but you can see where I'm putting in a lot of the details there already for later on. So my favourite part, rubbing out the guidelines. Absolutely love that because it really shows what the picture is really going to look like. It gives you a really firm idea of it. Now you're probably wondering, what am I doing with a pencil right now? Well, I'm actually starting to put in a background. Now this technique is very good for doing waves or clouds. All it is, you do a couple of wavy lines, nothing too straight, nothing too patterned, and then you put in a lot of dots just below it, and then lines from them dots, or around them dots, just above them, but not to a line. And then you do that, and then you just fill in up to the line. Gives it quite a nice effect. There we go, the good old Sharpie's coming in now. So yeah, what do you think about this effect? Let me know in the comments. And I think it's a nice effect, especially when you're drawing the likes of anime, because it is quite of an animation kind of technique, or a manga technique actually, sorry. But yeah, well, let me know in the comments if this was useful at all. So yeah, now comes the fun part of colouring in. I kind of kept the kind of almost traditional colours of the orange gi with Goku. And yeah, you'll see as I go on, I introduce purple and black, as well as my skin tones for the body. Now you'll notice that I'm going over this in black, but it's with my Pro marker. Now the reason for that is, it might not so much show up on the picture here now, but if you're actually looking at it, it kind of gives that little bit of effect where you can still see the ripples in the belt, but we can't really see it on the picture. But yeah, it's almost just a little lighter, even though it is black. And Goku's hair, so fun to do. It's literally just shapes to show where the light is coming from. Yeah, you can see me now going down with the grey in the background, which is always fun. It gives that a little bit more added effect. And yeah, you can just see me going in with the brown there, just put in a wee bit more shades and kind of, bit of depth and texture into the actual drawing. So onto the skin tones, what I would usually use is, with my Winston and Newton Pro markers, is kind of a blush for the normal skin tone, and then for the shading I would go over it with a pastel pink. Now, again, whatever you feel more comfortable with using, by all means use it. You want to change the colours up, do that as well. You don't have to follow my colour scheme. Again, I put a couple of wee lines there just to show a wee bit of action. And finally, don't forget to sign your work. So there we go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification for new content. Don't forget to hit me up on social medias as well. And yeah, I hope you've really enjoyed drawing along with me today. Goku is one of my favourite characters from the Dragon Ball series, so you might see another one or two of them coming up again. Anyway, have fun and stay safe. Thanks. And you get right back up and you eat that horse. Come eat that horse with me, Vegeta.